Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have my April empties. It is obviously May now, and I'm filming this a little bit later in the month because I had tried to film this video, and I had started to get this cold that you guys can still hear lingering around. I don't know what kind of sickness this is, but it is awful. I have not been sick for this long in a hot minute. Like, I can't kick this to save my life. I've been taking Mucinex, Tylenol every single day. The body pains are unreal. I couldn't breathe out of my nose for days and days on end, and I'm finally getting over it to where I can breathe out of my nose. I still sound congested, but when I filmed this video, I couldn't smell anything, and I feel like I sounded even worse. So we're gonna try this again. And I have a little bit of exciting news at the end of this video, so if you like to know little updates about my life, definitely stay to the end of this video, because I'm going to talk about it a little bit. Yeah, so this was a pretty good month. I feel like it was a pretty candle heavy month. And I finished up a good amount of things. I hope that my empties for May picks up a little bit because I was sick, I wasn't smelling anything, so I didn't want to waste candles or like my really good body washes and stuff, really anything, because I can't even smell, so there's no point using it, I can't enjoy it. So I've been using some like more basic stuff, which is good because I need to use it up and get out of my collection. But anyways, back to April. Let's just start with some candles. The first candle that I have here is Laundry Day. Now, there's a little bit of a story behind this. Jared and I were like deep cleaning the house the one day. We were gonna have friends come over, and he was like, can you please pull out like one of your strongest candles to like reset the area? So I chose Laundry Day. Bath & Body Works does laundry and linen scents very well, in my opinion. I really enjoyed this. I had actually bought what's the flower called? Oh my gosh. I bought some flour from Trader Joe's, and this was like on the same stand that flour was. Jared actually was getting this really bad scent, and he said it was this candle, and then we finally figured out that it was the flower and not the candle. I want to say hydrangea, but it's not. It's like a skinny, long flower. It's dead now, it's long gone, but he hated that flower. But this candle, he didn't say specifically about this candle. I think it worked for the purpose. I think he doesn't really ever comment on scents all the time, rather like on my body or in the home fragrance department. It just kind of, it's more for my enjoyment. I know he likes the fresh smelling house, but I loved this. I think that like linen sheets and stuff is better. I would choose that over Laundry Day, but it was still perfect for the purpose that we used it. It burned pretty well. No complaints there. It has fragrance notes of crisp eucalyptus, lavender, and fresh air. I'm also a lavender lover. Okay, my scent, like my smell, obviously is not back. I was spraying some of my fine fragrance mists and I could smell them, but my scent's just now coming back, so like it's not smelling like what I would normally smell. Yeah, like I'm really not getting anything, but this was really good. I burned it, it was perfect. I don't know if I have any more of this candle specifically, but I have a lot of other linen type of scents from Bath & Body Works, so I'd repurchase it at 75% off, but I'm not gonna like seek it out because I have so many in my collection. Another candle, this is Coconut Colada. This one was really good. I had two of these, burned one a year or two ago, so this was my last one. A little bit sad, but Bath & Body Works does come out with a lot of coconut scents, so we'll find something to replace it. This has fragrance notes of coconut rum, crushed pineapple, and sweet vanilla cream. This was really good. Definitely like a coconut milk type of scent, very creamy coconut. It was really good. Am I a little bit sad it's out of my collection? Yeah, as probably most things, because we as Bath & Body Works lovers, we want to back up everything and have duplicates so that if we fall in love with something, especially when you have a big collection, you're not using the items till like later down the road when they don't even carry it in store anymore. Some things like you just really want another one of, and you can't get it unless you're gonna pay buku bucks on Mercari, which I'm just not a fan of doing that. What was that noise? Next, this is Caramel Drizzle. I had a bunch of these from an outlet haul. They were $6 and I got them for like $5 with a coupon. The lids on these really started to tarnish. This is not the lid that went with this, but that's really why I was pushing to use these up, because the lids, I don't know why. There must be a lot of moisture where I store my candles, which is not good for my candles, but right now it's the only option for storage, unfortunately. Not all of them rust, but this one was one of them. But this has fragrance notes of sugarcane crystals, melted butter, and whisked sweet cream. The butter note, definitely heavy. So it can be a little bit sickeningly sweet, but sometimes I'm in the mood for that. So this I used during some like rainy, cold days, and it was perfect for that. I'm not sure if I have any more of this in my collection because I've burned through a multitude of these. But yeah, it was really good for the purpose. I like the packaging for this. I feel like they have repackaged it. There's a little bit of soot, but probably my fault because I burned my candles for a really long time. But yeah, if I found it for $5-6 again, I would probably pick it up because I like to have scents like that on hand. We're doing pretty good with the candles so far. This was another pretty good one. This is sugared orange and vanilla. This was from like a summer collection that had pretty much all gone to 75% off. So I have some more from this collection, I believe. But this has sugared orange, scent notes of sugared orange slices, tangy lemon drops, and fizzy guava. I feel like you kind of got all of those scent notes when this was burning. I actually burned this upstairs in my bathroom, so that like weird residue I think is from like the makeup and powder flying around in the bathroom. But yeah, this was really good for the bathroom. It was on the lighter side, which is why I used it in the bathroom, but it was really good for that. I know it's hard to find, or like difficult to figure out what candles work in the bathroom because it's like a weird place for like the more gourmand candles sometimes, but this was really good because I feel like the lemon could kind of give you like a cleaner vibe, not in a bad way at all, but also like a really like invigorating, like wakening scent, which when you're taking a shower, like that's really nice. When you're in the bathroom, you're usually getting ready for the day. So for like reasons like that, like it was really good. And yeah, I don't have any more of these in my collection. This is the only one, but I think I'm okay with a one and done on this one. Another candle. This was Citron and Tonic. I had kind of sort of accidentally picked this up at SAS. I really picked it up because I didn't have this candle, and you guys know sometimes SAS candles can be like very few and far between. You have very limited selection. Sometimes it depends on the SAS, but I didn't have this one, so I picked it up. Definitely not something I would usually pick up. This has fragrance notes of sparkling citron water, juicy lemon, and fresh juniper. Not the biggest fan of juniper, but I do have a lot of candles that have that scent note in it. This was a bathroom burn, and I'm glad that's where I started it, ended it, all of that, because this was straight cleaner. It was like a pledge, like a Fabuloso, like the lemon Fabuloso. Yeah, I can't smell this worth crap, but it did, I don't know, turn me off a little bit at times. Like, I don't know, it was odd. It was a really odd candle. I like trying new things, and my scent preference is very wide, so I just wouldn't repurchase. I don't have any more in my collection. One and done. It was a good, clean bathroom scent, I suppose, but I would gravitate towards other things. This was a strong one. This is Bloom White Gardenia. White Gardenia is a very strong candle. I have multiple of these in my collection. Got them at SAS like most of my candles. This has fragrance notes of classic white gardenia, sweet apple water, bamboo, and white woods. My grandma loves this scent. I have gifted her some of these also. This packaging is from 2020. And yeah, this was really good. Very floral, but also like a clean floral. Jared does like this one, and he can be a little picky with florals. So yeah, this was White Gardenia. It was downstairs in the kitchen. Another one that was in the kitchen was Coconut and Vetiver. I really liked this candle, more so on cold than when it was burning, but I just remember like pulling this out of my collection, smelling it, and it just had like such a sophisticated creamy coconut scent like this, but with the sophistication of the Vetiver, I guess. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with Vetiver. I don't believe I am, but yeah. This has fragrance notes of coconut milk, wild jasmine, and vetiver. The coconut milk, I'm so glad that that was like the first fragrance note, because that's exactly what you got when this was burning. It was so good. Like I said, stronger and better on cold, but still threw well during its burn. It was a really good one. I don't have any more of these in my collection, but I'm glad that I picked this up at some SAS. It says it's from 2022. All right, I think this is the last candle. This is actually a Trader Joe's candle. This lived its life in the bathroom because it's a tiny little baby. This has fragrance notes of salted caramel and pistachio. So it's supposed to be like the Sol de Janeiro fragrance. I have a lot of body care in this from Trader Joe's as well. It literally burned down to the tin. Like, there's a very thin layer of wax left. So it literally, like, the use of this was perfect. You got your money's worth. But the scent, pretty much non-existent. You got like a little bit of like a vanilla scent, and I actually pulled a lot of the body care into my shower mixed with some other Sol de Janeiro like dupes and stuff, so that's why I burned it. I tried to have the best experience possible with it, but I'm glad I didn't pick up multiple of this because it's just not worth it. I do think it's around $3, which isn't awful for a candle. I want to say it was roughly that, and I don't know if they're coming back out with this, but I would steer clear from it. It's just not worth it in really any capacity to me. I have a Degree deodorant. I have a toner. This is the Pixie Clarify Tonic. I love Pixie toners, but I definitely think that I like the orange one better, like the original Glow Tonic. So yeah, it was the last one of like my minis. I got a bunch of these like little ones and Christmas sets that had gone on clearance at Target, I think. And I liked trying all of them. There was like a retinol one, the Clarity, did I say Clarify? Clarity. There was the original Glow Tonic one. I think that was it. But I like the Glow Tonic better. And I have a huge pump of the Glow Tonic that I bought an embarrassingly long time ago, like probably 6 years, 7 years, like a really, really long time ago. So if the active ingredients in it are still active, probably not, but I'm going to use it up unless it like breaks me out and stuff. I haven't pulled it into my collection yet. I'm waiting. Like I need to anymore, but I just have some other things that I'm using. But yeah, I didn't notice a huge difference, but I do like the toners. They don't do anything bad. It's just like another added step in my skincare routine that maybe does something. I don't know. But yeah, finish that up. I finished up a face wash. This is the Kopari Marine Clean Purified Gel Cleanser. Got this in an Ipsy. This was actually on sale in the Ipsy shop for like $5, and I should have bought them, but I was really trying to be good with like my low buy, my no spending, and I got a multitude of facial cleansers with my Ulta points. I don't think I posted that Ulta point video yet, but yeah, so I just didn't get it, but I would again. Like, it was good. A cleanser is just a cleanser to me, unless I just don't like it. But yeah, I like to try different things, so it was good though. It worked and it did what I needed it to do. Another face product or like cleanser type of thing. This is the Neutrogena Makeup Remover Melting Balm. This is their cleansing balm. I had bought 2 of these. I believe this was the second one, so we're done. It worked. It did what I needed it to do, but this is another thing. I like to try other cleansing balms, cleansing oils, whatever it may be, and I have other things in my collection. This is just not a repurchase right now. I wish that cleansing balms just came in a bigger container, and some of them do, like the vanilla one. I love that one, and the huge container is like $27-ish. I have to like do the price per ounce on it to see, but yeah, cleansing balms are hard to mess up, I feel like, and that one did what I needed it to do. I have a Batiste dry shampoo. You guys know these I get from TJ Maxx. My foot is cramping really bad, sorry. This was $10.99 at TJ Maxx. These take me a while to go through. I have another one in a different scent. I usually buy 3-4 at a time, and then when I run out, I go back and buy 3-4. They just work. Yes, they leave a residue. Yes, they make your head itchy, but it's a dry shampoo. I feel like pretty much everyone I've used has done that, and you just have to get over it. It's, you know, just trying to make your hair look less greasy. Speaking of hair, I actually got the new it's new to me, the Bio-Ionic curling iron that they use like in the salon. I've been wanting it forever, and I'll tell you why I got it at the end of the video, but it was like a little treat to myself. It was like 30% off, so I only paid like $100 for it. I have like 3 curling irons, so when I opened it up today, Jared was like, yeah, another curling iron. I was like, it's supposed to be better than the others, and I do like it. We'll see how these curls hold. I tried like one technique on like the bottom layer and a different on the top, and I definitely like the way the top looks better. So yeah, we'll see if I keep it. I probably will, I think. But yeah, anyways, on to another one of these. More hair care stuff. I used up a shampoo and conditioner from the Anomaly brand. I got these on clearance at Walmart. This is like no paraffin, sulfates, blah, blah, blah. This was the hydrating shampoo and shine conditioner. So like there's a hydrating line, a shine line. These were okay. I felt like I had to wash my hair a little bit more frequently with these, but I have a lot of shampoo and conditioners that I find like on really good deals that I have in my collection. So like I just don't need to repurchase any right now. I actually just bought more from the Dollar Tree yesterday because they're like a really good brand and they were $1.25. So I'm always trying something new. And then I have like my staples, like my Biolage and then my like Moroccan oil one. I keep those in my shower at all times, and then I just kind of switch through other little like smaller size because those other ones are like big pups. So we're on to something new. Some makeup items. This is the Morphe Revitalizer Foundation Primer. I have so many primers in my collection, and I'm really trying to be diligent at using them up, getting through them. I've had them for upwards of 6 to 7 years, most of them, this one being one of those, and I'm just trying to get through them. So this was a Morphe one. It's one of those pore filling. I have a lot of pore filling ones. That's like the most in quantity in my collection, which is unfortunate because I hate pore filling primers, but I think it's because I'm using them like back to back to back that I'm making myself hate them more than I like actually do. They don't make my makeup look bad. I'm wearing one today from e.l.f. Like it works, it does what it needs to do, but primers are kind of stupid. Like skincare is where it's at when it comes to like your base layer before your foundation and makeup. Which I still do the skincare aspect. Primers are just stupid, but I have so many of them. I get them in Ipsy and stuff, and they're fun, I guess, but purposeful, not really. I have my Anastasia. The writing is like really worn off on this, but this is my favorite clear brow gel. It works. It does what it needs to do. I'm actually using like the potted gel now. I got that in Ipsy, and it's odd and hard to finagle. This is just tried and true to me. I have another one of these already in use currently. I'm just trying a couple other things that I get in my Ipsy, which is fun, of course. I love my Ipsy. But yeah, this is 10 out of 10, the best brow gel I've ever used. Love it, and will continuously repurchase on Ipsy because the Ipsy shop, these are a really good deal, and I can find them pretty much 24/7 anytime I need them. I have a Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow. Have had this for so long. I was scared to use it on my skin, but it actually was amazing. I loved it. It has AHA resurfacing AHA properties. I don't know. Probably not super active because I've had this for so long. Got it in a BoxyCharm. I went through this really quick, but I also apply a lot of serums and moisturizers at nighttime. But yeah, I feel like it did something, kind of helped with my texture, and I loved it, but I would not repurchase for like the high price point. But if I saw it on Ipsy or something, I would probably get it. I have a chapstick, which is crazy. Burt's Bees Coconut and Pear. It's been a long time since I've used a chapstick up. I kept this in my work jacket, so somehow it didn't get washed or lost or anything like that, and I literally used the whole thing up. The consistency of this was definitely off. It definitely like melted in a car or something in its lifetime, and the consistency was not that of Burt's Bees, but we still used it up, and I have a lot of lip glosses, lip balms, and things that I'm using right now. I did splurge and got the Summer Friday, so that's what I have on my lips now. I love this, but I don't want to put this in my scrub jacket with the risk of losing it. I have this Farsali Rose Gold Skin Mist, another thing from my BoxyCharm. I don't even know when BoxyCharm like stopped existing. And collabed with, or like got together with Ipsy, another one brand, but when I say something's from BoxyCharm, that just, I feel like is really a bad sign because that was like obviously years ago. I had 2 of these. This is my last one. It had like little rose gold flakes in it. This smell was like weird. Definitely fragrance, like heavy on the fragrance. The packaging though, like I'm going to save this probably. The mister, nothing special, but it is a nice packaging, and I have some cheapy packagings that are also like opaque, is that the word? Where it's like you can't see through it, and I like to see my progress. So I'm gonna keep this one like I kept my one from last month. Whatever that brand may be. With this sickness too, I will say my memory, like, not even my memory, my brain, I can't think of what I'm trying to say, and I say weird stuff that I don't know, like my brain and my mouth are not connecting. This is the worst cold I've ever had. Okay. Sorry. 2 pocket backs. This is one from my wedding, or from my bridal shower that has my label, but it was cucumber melon. Then I have a winterberry ice. A pocket back's a pocket back, and we use them up and move on. Another bridal shower one. This one was sweet pea. And the last one, another bridal shower one, and cucumber melon. I'm still finding these, so I still don't think we're gonna get through them anytime soon. I don't know how many more I have, but they just keep showing up. Okay, I have a Ipsy Refreshments razor head. I told you guys these are the best freaking razors. They're so good and so sharp. I love them. I freaking love them. So yeah, I have multiple of those. Honestly, on accident, but now I'm happy about it because I actually really love them. This is a cool empty. This is the Maybelline Skin Perfector Instant Age Rewind Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. It's supposed to have a primer, concealer, highlighter, and BB cream all in one. I got this at Ulta. I think it was an accident that I bought this. I love the concealer version of the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I have one of those in my collection ready to be used. I don't even know how I accumulated this, but I bought it at Ulta, I guess. It was honestly so good. I use this to wear to work because I like don't wear foundation to work. I will wear like a skin tint or like just concealer or just mascara, like it all depends, but I don't wear foundation. This being like a very sheer, just like complexion product, it was so good. A little bit on the greasy side, a little weird with this little puff thing, but I went through it really quick too. I feel like maybe 2 months, but I kind of loved it. So I could see myself repurchasing it, but not right now because I'm trying out all the skin tints that are on the market right now. I actually have a foundation on today, but yeah. Okay, on to some Bath & Body Works products. I have Berry Waffle Cone in the little mini Fine Fragrance Mist. This is the older packaging. Love this packaging way more than what we have today. So debating on saving this, but it's not like you can really decant your Fine Fragrance Mist unless you like probably took pliers to like the full sizes because they have the metal top and they don't like screw or anything. But I really was back and forth between saving. I have a couple of these. I have one in my bathroom right now. Do I save these because it's Berry Waffle Cone and it might never come back and it's a mini in my favorite like packaging? But also I had some full-size Berry Waffle Cone that didn't a full-size Berry Waffle Cone, like other body care products, and I just needed like a mist to go with them, and my full-size mists go with a whole collection, if you know what I mean. So I just didn't want to like, I don't know. I'm debating on what I'm gonna do, but I use this so that I could use up the body cream. You guys know I'm trying to get body creams out of my collection, so this was the older, or the newer packaging. I have the older packaging, which I think is cuter. It's like from this like collection, or whatever, from 2021, where this one's from 2022. I don't like this packaging as much, but I still have the shower gel in my bathroom, but the body cream needed to be used up. It was getting a little bit weird consistency-wise. A little yellow, honestly not bad, but I love Berry Waffle Cone. Yeah, like I can't even smell this. I love Berry Waffle Cone. One of my all-time favorite fragrances for Bath & Body Works, and I hope and pray that they bring this back because it's so good, but I guess we'll see. My coworker also loves this, but I have to hoard my collection of it right now because it might never come back. I have a car fragrance refill thingy. I took one out and put a new one in. The one I put in was Black Cherry Merlot. It smells amazing. And this one I want to say was that amber one, Midnight Amber. I don't know. Like I said, sick brain, I can't think. Okay. I have a strawberry pound cake shower gel that I used with some other things. So I tried to do like fragrance pairing and figure it out. yeah, I got this from the outlet. I have multiple of these and I just try to use them with different things, but I love strawberry pound cake. It's one of my holy grails. Forever will repurchase it, especially when I find it at an outlet or SAS or whatever. So finished up that shower gel and I used it alongside this old 1000 Wishes Fine Fragrance Mist that was gifted to me by a coworker. It's from 2016, so it's old. She had used it. She was like decluttering her stuff because these scents give her migraines, so I was definitely happy to take them off her hands. So 1000 Wishes, it still smelled really good. I have a full size of this, a new one, in a whole set with the body cream and everything, so we'll see when I get to use that, but this was really good and I enjoyed using it in the older packaging. Marshmallow pumpkin latte, this is really weird to use up at this time of year, but I was using some like gourmand things, some vanillas and stuff that I could pair with this and use it up because it was pretty low down and I just wanted to add to my collection. I say that I don't really like marshmallow pumpkin latte, but then sometimes I really want it and want to gravitate towards it. So if I saw it for SAS, I would probably pick it up just so that I had it in my collection for when I want to use it. But this Blackboard packaging was like the cutest packaging of like all time. Anything from the Blackboard collection was like great. Pardon me while I blow my nose. I'm starting to not be able to breathe. But I also haven't really taken any of my meds yet today. So yeah, okay, that's better. Jared finished up 2 shower gels. The first one being Vanilla and Palo Santo. Got this online at SAS, this past SAS or the one before it. I was kind of scared of how he was going to feel about it because it was definitely a different scent for him. Fragrance notes, maybe? It just has creamy sandalwood and comforting vanilla. I liked it, so if he didn't like it, I was going to use it, but he actually used up the whole thing and didn't complain about it, so it must have been good. And then Graphite. Graphite, a good one. I like this one. I don't know if he has any more of these in his collection. This packaging's my favorite from the men's line. And yeah, he's on to another one. And lastly, this is a declutter. It's in here. This Morphe Mattifying Continuous Setting Mist. Whoa. The sprayer on this is like clogged because it's like a powdery white thick, I don't know. I was going to try to take my other Morphe spray once I finish it up, take the top off that and put it on this to see if it works, but I feel like even if that works, the product itself is not good. I don't like it, so I don't know if I'll hold on to this. It's literally like full. I guess we'll try it. Lastly is a whole set, save the best for last. This is Buttercups and Berry Bellini. This is from 2022. I had this in my collection, and although it smelled good, there was nothing special about it. So I just pulled it into my shower and wanted to use it up because, of course, there's a body cream with it, and I want to get them out of my collection. This has fragrance notes of strawberry puree, buttercup flowers, and bubbly Prosecco. So the shower gel was good. Body cream was good. The Fine Fragrance Mist was the best of this. You definitely got the fizzy note in this, the Prosecco, the bubbly Prosecco. The packaging, pretty cute. Very springy, a good transition scent, so I definitely enjoyed it, but I'm glad I don't have any backups of it. I don't need it. I like other strawberry scents better, like strawberry soda. Sorry, I was gonna say strawberry pop. Strawberry soda. What else? Strawberry pound cake, obviously. There's just like, You're the One. Like, different strawberry scents that I just love so much more than this, but I was definitely happy to use it up, get it out of my collection, and move on. So that was everything for my April empties. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, like I said, I feel like it was a pretty candle-heavy month, not so much body care, but I used up 2 body creams, so that is a very big, personal accomplishment because I'm trying to move through them. I have a few in my bathroom right now, but because I was sick, I wasn't using them, and yeah, we'll see how many we have for next month's empties because there's some that I'm using right now. So yeah, on to my little, chit-chat part about my life update, we'll call it. I got a promotion at work. Yeah, I'm feeling lots of feels about it because it's scary, it's big, it's a lot. So As you guys probably know if you watch my videos, I'm a nurse. I currently work at a long-term care facility, but I manage the rehab portion. So I don't deal so much with the long-term care aspect. I cover those units whenever I'm working as a supervisor, like on the weekends and stuff, but I strictly manage the rehab unit. I do all of the admissions, the discharges, and I love what I do. I know it sounds corny and weird, and it's nursing. Nursing has a very like black cloud over it. It's a very stressful job, especially people who work bedside. I did that for 9 months and couldn't even do it. So props if you're a bedside nurse. I don't know how you do it, and you don't get paid enough. That's one thing with long-term care. The money is there. And I had this opportunity to move to this facility through like a family friend who doesn't even work there anymore. But I honestly love what I do. I love working in the rehab aspect. I've actually worked rehab since I was 18 years old. When I was an aide, when I was an LPN, my floor was the rehab floor. I feel like I have excelled in what I do. Obviously, I'm not perfect, but we went from having like an admission nurse and a second unit manager to having just me. So I literally run the show, and we are one of the biggest facility. We are the biggest, I believe, the biggest facility in the area that I live, and we had gotten some new administration, like management, like people above me, and I had reached out right when they had started saying, hey, if you're looking for an assistant director of nursing, because we got a new DON is what they call it, a new director of nursing. I was like, I'm very interested. I feel like I have really, there's always something to learn, but I feel like I'm ready to take that jump. When you are the assistant director of nursing, there is a lot of like state regulations and like following all of the different things for like when the state comes in and you get your survey, and like whenever you get your tags, you have to make improvements from your tags. It's like this whole nother world of long-term care, and you need to know that stuff to work in long-term care, because you have to know what's right and what's wrong, what the state like regulations are versus like what they're not, and what you might be doing at your facility, you know? So it's a whole nother like wealth of knowledge that I've always been kind of interested in, because I love what I do, and I think this is like where my career is going to lie. I don't really see myself going back to bedside. I'm not really interested at this time in going to like a doctor's office or like outpatient anything. Like there's nothing else that really speaks to me, and I've been in long-term care, or like in long-term care in the setting doing rehab, like I said, since I was 18 years old. So it's where the wealth of my knowledge is and where I have moved up the ladder. So I did get the assistant director of nursing position, so that's like so exciting. I am 24, so like it's just so intimidating, because my experience is where it needs to be for this position, absolutely, but obviously there's people with more years of experience that are older than me, and I'm, you know, sometimes I feel like out of place because I'm one of the youngest people at work in general, but also now one of the youngest people in the management role. It is a big responsibility, but yeah, the opportunity had arose. I jumped on it. This couldn't have worked out better. There is actually another lady that came from a different facility. So she's new, but she has a wealth of knowledge in the ADON role, and she's going to be like telling me, showing me everything. And I actually just met her on Monday, and the vibes are right. Like I feel like me and her are really gonna mesh well together, and I'm so excited to learn about everything. As like corny as that seems, like I'm going to be supported. I am going to get all the knowledge. Yeah, it's going to be a lot. There's going to be stuff that I'm going to have to take home with me. It's definitely a big jump, but I have gotten a lot of response and a lot of other people's opinions who have worked in these types of positions, who like just so many people that are, I don't want to say like older and wiser, like who have been there, done that, like, or have seen it. and they're telling me like, hey, if this isn't what you want, if this is what you want, like, you need to decide what is best for you, what's best for your future family, best for you and your husband. And I've talked to Jared numerous times about all the different little details, and this just seems like the right jump for me. I hope that I love it. I hope that I thrive in this environment. I'm most excited, weirdly enough. I get my own desk. As the other unit managers actually have their own desks and they have their own setup, but on the rehab, like, because it was so busy and because we had 3 people and now there's just me, I never really had the opportunity to have my own space. They just recently, like 2 weeks ago, moved me to my own space, but I've been working on this ADON thing for a hot minute, so I didn't really want to like get settled because I was hoping that I would get moved to an office off of a unit and actually be able to have my own space. So I actually went to the dollar store yesterday, Dollar Tree, and I bought some like little racks and like pen holders and some different colored pens because I only was allowed to use black for like the whole time, but now I'm going to be taking more notes and stuff that I can use different colors for different things and like my tasks and stuff. I have to get a lot more stuff. I have to get like a keyboard, a mouse pad, a decoration and stuff to like make it feel cute. And that's kind of like going to be my treat to myself. So I think Jared and I are going to go into town sometime this weekend. I actually have 4 days off because I worked at 3 a.m. so many days. I have all my hours for the week already and it's only Thursday. So I have a 4-day weekend. So I'm definitely trying to like treat myself, one, heal from this cold, but also I got my curling iron as my little gift to myself. I bought some new Figs scrubs, so that's super exciting. I bought the Figs black jacket that I've been wanting forever. So yeah, so that's kind of like my update. It's so scary. It's so scary because I just feel young and dumb. I'm not dumb, but school was just so hard for me to become an RN, and I did, and I have always been somebody to put a lot on my plate, like ever since I could start working. I worked since I was 15. Once I was 18 and could get my CNA, I did. Like, I love what I do. I do love nursing, even though, you know, we all have our bad days, especially in nursing, but I just never would have imagined that by the age of 24, I would be taking on an assistant director role of like the biggest facility in the area. And I just can't thank God enough. I can't thank my husband enough. He's been my rock. Like, I really got like a little like in my feels yesterday because I'm like, literally, Jared is the reason that I was able to get through nursing school. He's the reason that I'm now able to take on this position, and he has supported me so much throughout all of this, even though I come home and talk nursing to him and it's literally probably like talking another language. He's just been my biggest supporter, and I just can't believe that I get this opportunity and that I am going to take it, and I'm just going to learn so much. I'm just going to be like a wealth of knowledge once I, you know, get settled and start to feel comfortable in the role. But yeah, it's just a really, really exciting journey to go on. Like, my career is just excelling in ways that I didn't think were imaginable. Yeah, this just opened so many doors for me. It's crazy. So, everything has just aligned. God has put my path together, and I just can't believe that I am where I'm at today. So I'm just feeling super grateful. I'm trying to feel better so that I can really like feel my best this weekend, celebrating it with friends. My friends have been so supportive as well. It's just so crazy to me. It really, really is. Yeah, so that's that. That's that. Yeah, so I am going to go take my meds, probably run into town. I haven't gotten my allergy shots in like 2 weeks, so I hope they don't yell at me when I go today. Might get some sushi. I did just get sushi like the last time I had off, like last week, but I've been watching these TikToks with people eating sushi and I just really want it, but my taste is also not the greatest. My senses have definitely been lowered with this cold, but it's not COVID, weirdly enough, and we have COVID at work right now, so that's what I thought it was. But yeah, I'm glad it's not, because I do have the PTO to take off, but I would rather use it to go to the beach. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you also for being my outlet. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for leaving the comments that you do. I love doing this on my days off. I get so excited about it. Jared knows, like, he is not to come in the house or do anything when I'm filming, because this is like my little safe place, and I love Bath and Body Works. I love that you guys love it, and I'm just feeling so grateful. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please leave your comments down below. I really enjoy reading them, even if I don't necessarily comment back. I definitely talk to Jared about my comments and what people say, and this is, like I said, this is just my safe place. This is so much fun for me, even though I don't do it every day and I'm not very, like, up to date. But if there's any, like, nursing videos that you would want to know, like if you want to see, like, my Figs scrubs collection, if you want to see my haul whenever I get it, if you want, I don't know, any kind of comments or video suggestions are definitely appreciated. And yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.